So let me go ahead and get started by just saying again, welcome to our webinar. This is the kickoff, and what we came up with, and just so that you know, my name here is Martha Whitfield, the new Regional Sales Manager for Life Farm, and the markets that I support includes U.S., including Jamaica, Trinidad, and Tobago. So shout out to any of our attendees that are actually viewing us from those specific markets, as well as Canada, Australia, and New Zealand markets. So thank you so much for being a part of this first ever. What I believe, what I did, just so that you guys all know a little bit more about me, I recently joined Life Farm back on June 3rd. And prior to that, I do have direct sales background and came from another health and wellness company in Arizona, relocated here. I actually followed my lifelong childhood dream, which was to be a Californian, believe it or not. I just wanted to live near the beach. And I felt like, you know, after giving all my time to my two grown children, my oldest son is 23 and my youngest is almost going to be 20. And after dedicating myself to them as a mom, a career-driven woman, I decided that it was time that I follow my dream. So here I am today with you, and I'm just so excited and grateful that I have this beautiful opportunity to grow with you, to learn from you, and to really work alongside you. And I say this with all my heart, that I couldn't have asked for a better company to have found, and they have found me. So let me just start by sharing with you a little bit more. For a lot of you who already are part of Life Farm, you probably have heard this a million, zillion, trillion times. But I really believe that repetition is the master of all skills. And if anything, you know, when we hear things, sometimes we hear it the first time around, or maybe the 100th time around, and then it just clicks, right? This light bulb moment. And all of a sudden, because we are inspired, we hear it for the third time, or like I said, the 100th time, something does it for us. And for me, I'm kind of coming to you as the experienced, seasoned leaders of your business, because you are your own business owner. So you know what you need, and you know what you'll want to take out of the resources that are provided to you. But here I am being the newest person, I believe, on your team, because we are one team here. And what I found when I really got to know Life Farm is that I sought the company out for many reasons. And the number one reason I sought this company out, to be a part of this company and this family, is because life is precious. And at the heart of the company is a calling that we all should hold dear to our hearts, is to be able to be empowering others, but really to empower ourselves in a way that we can actually improve our lives. And then indirectly, we actually improve the lives of others. How many of you would agree with me that we need to be active in our own rescue, that it takes us first? It is really to first, and foremost, when you take care of your own health, when you take care of your own wealth, when you take care of everything that you need to take care of, then you are in a better position to help others. If I can just get a yes in the chat room, that would be amazing, just so that I know that you're listening and you're watching and that you agree with me. Now, when I talk about generations to come, you know, we as individuals, whether you're a mom, you're a dad, you're a friend, you're a life partner, you want to be the most, giving, charitable person to others. You know, what I've found is the legacy. You know, we wake up every morning, we have to really look at ourselves in the mirror and say, who are we? What are we? And what do we believe in? And I certainly want you to know that this Life Farm legacy started with Wiki, obviously in the year of 2011, and the co-founders, along with his twin sons, Wixon and Winston, and with the combined experiences of 30 years between them, but mainly from Wiki, I've got to say, they're already establishing the legacy of this company, and this is not just for themselves, but it's for generations to come. Now, this company did start super strong. As you can see, the data right there in front of you. September 2011, we had 10,000 independent business owners from the very beginning when the company began. And then it grew to 30,000 in just 1 year. So that's an increase of 20,000 if you know math or you like to do math. You can see it right there. And then by July 2012, 50,000 independent business owners and over 500,000 bottles of Laminine sold. Now that's pretty incredible. And then by 2015, more than $60 million of paid in commissions. Now, obviously, you know, I don't want to be throwing all these data to you right here because you're here to really take what you can. And I really want to invite you to do a few things. So I'm going to do, before I introduce Wiki a little bit more to you, for those who are new to the company or maybe even new to this business, what my goal and our goal here, as I shared just from the very beginning, is this live webinar is going to be recorded, and it's going to be the ability for all of us to then share it. So as I was saying that, I just realized that I mistakenly don't know if I did record it. So my apologies if I didn't record it from the beginning, but trust me now, it is being recorded at this time. Now, what I will share with you that once the recording is done, that towards the end, we will share with all of you how we will be able to share this recording to your team and just for yourself that you can then utilize at a later time. Sounds good? Now, just so that I can get back to what I was sharing, our purpose of this 90 Days to Success is truly to help you know that you already have the tools, you already have the knowledge, you have the support. It's because it's your business. We just want to see you be more successful. And so when I joined the company, I looked back into all the resources, and I've really been able to partner with several of the seasoned, experienced independent business owners that are actually on this live webinar that's attending it with me at this time. And I just asked them a few things. And if anything, we just want to bring to life, you know, no pun intended, but I really think we're going to talk about life here, is what can you do? What are your roadmaps? What are the things that you want out of your business? And whatever you want out of the business, you're going to get. So you have to give to get, right? You have to give a little bit to get a lot. And so my invitation is to please have an open mind. I'm not here to tell you how to run your business, and neither is anybody else from our corporate team. And I truly want you to know that as we go along this webinar together, we will evolve and we will grow and we will change. So without further ado, I'm really just going to go ahead and share with you this quick message.
I'm Wiki Suyanto. I am the CEO and founder of LifeFarm. I'm sure all of you have heard the recent, all the news all over the place regarding the new discovery of anti-aging enzyme called telomerase. A lot of scientists, publication, even Forbes magazine wrote recently regarding this exciting new discovery of anti-aging.
Gosh, what's going on? Sorry, guys.
New discovery of anti-aging enzyme called telomerase. A lot of scientists, publication, even Forbes magazine wrote recently regarding this exciting new discovery of anti-aging. And I'm equally excited because LifeFarm has a product through the 8 bioactive growth factor has been proven in the lab that lengthen the telomere. And this is an opportunity for everyone to get involved and take this opportunity to grab the potential market. We are the only company in the direct selling space that offer this product at affordable price. Our products not just say what we claim to say, we are saying because based on clinical studies we have conducted. We invested our investment because we believe it's very, very important to show results in the double-blind studies so that ex-customers would be able to experience the benefits of our products. I am also so proud to say that our compensation plan is so unique and different from any other companies in this industry. And I dare to say that we pay a lot more than most companies. we are so excited with all the discovery and the science around the world and all this new potential. Now we are going to invest in you to make sure you can grow your business. So stay tuned and look out for the new tools that are coming along soon.
Thank you, Wiki. I want you guys to know that Wiki made that special video just for our viewers for this webinar kickoff that we're hosting at this time. And in case that you missed it, we are sharing with you the recap of what he shared from that little video that he made for us in regarding telomeres and telomerase and just what we have as, again, a product that is innovative, that is very much, it's a 2009 Nobel Peace Prize that really earned its recognition to the world. And so if you want to just go ahead and take a look at that specific article, I will share with all of our viewers who may not have heard, and maybe I didn't cover it from the very beginning, but this is going to be recorded and we will be sharing with you, and we will provide to you the details on how you'll be able to get this recording at the end of this webinar. And so I really want you to know that I'm unable to actually engage in any of the chat room. So we do have a team member. So please feel free to ask all your questions or any comments that you have. I won't be able to see them at this time, so I can stay focused on just really being able to provide you with clear presentation here. But Shaw, our field development team member, will be the one answering any of those questions to you. And again, I want you to know that, we have this special video, and if you missed that portion, again, my apologies for the technical glitch there. If you do want just that piece of that video that Wiki shared, we're happy to share it. We just ask that you don't just do massive distribution of it until we get it completely edited. Fair enough? Now, one thing I will say that really, that Wiki really brought to home to me is the unique opportunity that our company provides in that Life Farms research. And this is a resource that we want you to be able to just tap into, because you don't need to be a science guru. You don't need to be a scientist or have studied, DNA or telomeres and what the difference are, and even speak to it in terms of being a product expert. They always say, keep it simple. Just use the products, love the products, share the products, and really be the testament, be a product of the product, right? And so with that said, we have clinical studies. We back our products by, these clinical studies that we invest in, and then we, again, support the science-backed up products, which are phenomenal. So I'm just gonna recap this based on just what I took my notes and share and listening to what Wiki had to say. Life Farm is a leader when it comes to nutritional that's powered by bioactive growth factors. Now, the egg bioactive growth factors, right? And that's something that you should speak confidently. And if you're not confident in it yet, it's okay. Ask someone, ask your enrolling sponsor, other people that you look up to that you believe that can speak more confidently or more comfortably with it, and ask them to share it with your friends and with your family or with your prospects. Now, as I said here, our unique products are just a testament to who we are, but it does also do another thing that is really important for you as an independent business owner to understand. Please don't be shy and dismiss the opportunity that you have as this is a business opportunity. I believe products and business, they go hand in hand. They're a perfect marriage of the two. And, I would love to know how many of you IBOs would agree with me just by adding in the chat room that is the case. If you lead with products, you should also not hesitate and be afraid to lead with the business, because the business opportunity is immense. Just like what Wiki said, it's unlimited earning potential. You earn a supplemental income. Is it $100 more a month? Is it to get that next vacation for your family, or is it to pay for a car for your kids? Whatever that may look like, we're not going to tell you where to spend your money. What we want to see is that you just have a growing, thriving, successful business and be able to earn enough money so that you have the time with your family and the freedom to do what you want to do with it. Now, some that I believe Wiki even mentioned, and if you didn't, or if you didn't catch it, what I think is pretty impressive is that we do pay out more than any other network marketing companies out there. And that, again, that's our income disclaimer. Unbeatable compensation with Life Farm at $796 monthly earnings. Again, our disclaimer of 5,000 group volume and above, okay? Now, you can live the life you've always dreamed of with good health and financial stability. And I believe the hashtag, or people that do say this, is so true, is that without your health, can you really enjoy your wealth? I mean, truly, your wealth is your health as well. And to be able to describe that, I can certainly say, you know, for me, I walked away from my corporate position just because of my health. And truly, no money can ever give me the health that I'm looking for and the health that I deserve. So I think the best investment that I can really make, or you can make in your life, is to be able to be a healthier person and to be a happy person. And because of that, you can really be able to focus on your financial stability. So now let's get to it when it comes to what does 90 days commitment actually mean to you? What does that look like to you? You know, I'm sure you've seen it, you've heard it, you probably have even done it and trained it with your teams about a 90-day game plan, or, you know, doing the business or sharing the products in 30 days. There are so many different ways to really determine how you're going to get started on your business. And what I'm just saying to you here is, look at it this way. Just think about it truthfully. Okay, let's be real here. A commitment, what we're asking you to do, is a commitment to yourself. Because if you're not willing to grow, then your business is not going to grow. And I say that because I know that when you're not developing yourself, how are you really going to grow and learn? And how are you going to be able to speak to each person that you meet? Because every person, every walk of life that you're going to encounter will have different needs. And based on their needs, based on your skills, and it doesn't have to be sales skills, because you're really not selling so much the products. You're really actually selling yourself. You're really validating who you are as a person. So for me, you know, the first thing is the belief factor. Are you at a 10 in your belief in yourself? Are you at a 10 in believing in the products? Are you a 10 in believing in the compensation? Are you a 10 in believing in the corporate team? And I believe you have to start somewhere. And to me, you got to start with something very realistic. So I'm going to just start with the SMART goals. Some of you work off of different goals, different ways to really take your mind, your business, your health to the next level. But for me, I'm just going to invite you to first just be on this journey with us. Trust in this process and see if this is going to work for you. Now, for many of you who are not familiar with the SMART goals, I just broke it down for you right here. And if you can see it, I'm going to move my screen just a little bit so you can actually see the full screen here. SMART goals are defined as SMART: specific, measurable, attainable, and relevant. So for me, relevant means, is it realistic? And then T for target date or time base. Like, I want to lose weight. Well, I want to lose weight. Does it give me any time behind that? And does it tell me how I'm going to do that? It only tells me one thing that I want to do, but it doesn't give me all these action steps to do it. So I want to lose weight in 30 days by eating right and by exercising every day for 5 days for the next 3 weeks. That's more clear and defined. One thing that I also discovered, and many of you probably are already goal setter, you've already written down your daily, weekly goals, and that's great. More power to you that you've done that. But what I would like for you to do is just think about a success experiment, something that I discovered when I was reading this article written by a professor from California, who is it's Dominican University. And she put this out there, and I thought this would be a great challenge to put it out there for you guys. How about just every morning for the next 7 days, you start your day by writing down your goals, your dreams in 4 key areas of your life: health, love, if that's the case. I'm just using these as examples. Career, time, and money. You write down what you truly love, no matter how big or bold it may seem to you right now. if it's to earn $2,000 in the next 6 months, or, you know, to have a better relationship, you know, with your partner, or just with a family member, or really to really find that dream job, whatever that may be, write it out. And then I would invite you to share with one accountability friend, team member, family, anyone that you trust, someone that you know that's not going to judge you or make you feel that what your dreams are too small. Because to me, no dreams are too small, and especially what you really want to do is write them down. Because I'm going to just share briefly with you here. According to a study on goal setting, people who write down their goals are more likely to achieve it than those that don't. And I think that's pretty straightforward. But did you guys know this? That there was a group of students that were about to graduate, and that when they were asked to set goals, they were asked to write them down. And listen to this. Some didn't set their goals. Some did without writing them down. But a small percentage of this group wrote down their goals. So 3 different ways, right? 3 different groups that did them. After many years, the same group of students were interviewed, and some were very astonishing that was discovered about the findings. Those who set goals but never wrote them down were earning twice as much as those who never set goals. And those who set goals and wrote them down were earning 10 times as much as those who set goals but never wrote them down. So the moral of the story is, write your goals down. Okay, so I don't want to keep beating a dead horse. Does that make sense? Please say yes that you're going to set some goals. And if you are excited about just trying out for the next 7 days in the morning, writing down one goal and just committing to saying that you will share it with one accountability friend, partner. It can be myself, it could be your field development team that you work with, it could be your rolling sponsor, it could be your dog. I mean, it could be someone, whoever that you feel that's not going to judge you and make you feel small about your dream. Can I have your agreement on that? Can I get a yes from that? So now this is what I really wanted to be able to share more of our viewers here, is how excited and how grateful I am that now we have over 28 participants watching our first ever live webinar. And all of you have the honor, really, and I have the honor of introducing this amazing woman who agreed with me to be able to be a part of our kickoff, to really share with you how she did it when it comes to you can have it all. So she's really gonna give you nuggets, and I would invite you to take notes. And then also if you want to just ask the questions, we'll be able to respond. She won't, but we'll be able to at least have Shal help you with any questions that you have or any comments that you have. So at this time, it is truly my honor to have Irene Safjan be on our kickoff here tonight to share with you how she did it, how she went from just starting with the product and building this amazing dream, this business of hers. Our titanium director, Irene, thank you so much for being a part of our live webinar tonight. Okay, we can't hear you, so I'm gonna put you on. There we go.
Thank you, Marta, for your excitement, and thank you for bringing me to this first training session. And I'm very grateful and happy to share any information with participants. So what was your question, Marta? Oh, I cannot hear you now.
Yep, sorry. So my question is, Irene, how did you do it? How did you go from a product user, product lover, to a product sharer, and then just really built this amazing business where you've traveled all over the world since you became a part of LifeFarm?
Okay, I'll start from the beginning. I just want to say, many years ago, I heard the expression that if you want to be successful, you need to sell a miracle. So in 2011, one of my friends, Brian Smith, brought me to California to meet brand new company on the market with the brand new product, Lemonade. And when I listened to the presentation, I heard Lemon9 is the miracle of life. And I said, bingo, that's the company I want to be associated with. I want to share this product with the world. And I knew, because Life Farm works in network marketing industry, I knew I have to be very, very successful, because I've seen so many successful people in other companies. So I was just waiting for the right company, and I decided, I made decision right away at that event, I will start to build my empire in Life Farm Global. So flying back to Portland, I already was creating a list of people to call. And I was physically and mentally ready, because when you're ready, physically and mentally, the universe gives you the opportunity. So when I came home, yes, I made a 90 days plan. I've done it so many times in my career with other companies. So I knew if I have to go to the top, if I want to create a huge organization, and that was my goal, not just to sell product, not just to do small, tiny business. My goal was to create a huge organization, happy, healthy, successful people to enjoy life, to travel together, to be the most happy people on the planet. So with that thinking, I understood it has to be massive action. I cannot do tiny little bit of work. And I understood it has to be 90 days with a burst of energy. And because I have enough energy, and by the way, Lemon9 give me very good energy and put me to sleep on the right time, because I always had the problem with sleeping. So with just start taking Lemon9, I was sleeping well, my focus was very sharp, so I was just ready to go. So I made preparation. I created a list of people. So I took lots of photos from the event, and I start to share stories about Lemon9. A few stories that I heard at the event about Lemon9. I heard the stories of the first leaders who already were successful doing business, just few first month in a business. So I start to share those stories, and I told people, now it's my turn. I'm going to be successful with Life Farm. I'm going to reach this position. I will put my team on a stage. Who's going to be with me? You or everybody. So people start to hear my message, and we need to have a clear message to people who you want to be in Life Farm Global and how fast you want to do it. And of course, who you want to help. So I was ready to help so many people. And we know the more people you help, the more you help yourself, right, Marta? You know, yes. So 90 days plan. I just want to mention to you, if you ever seen a training of Eric Worre, just listen and make a list of everything what he said. And his suggestion was to go with the burst of energy. It's like a plane. The plane at the runway cannot go up to the sky when it goes slow. It has to be high speed. So that was my plan, to go with high speed. I made a list of people. I had to, actually I was working on this table. So I create a list of people, and I remember in one of my list was 300 people. And then on this table, I put number, how many people I should call daily. And actually somebody said in a training, it has to be like 4 people a day, 10 people a day. My goal was to sign up every day someone. So I was calling people till somebody said, yes, please send me information. When somebody said, send me information, I put his name from one list to another list. And I said, follow up. Then I follow up, whatever this person was ready to follow up with me. And I asked, are you ready? Are you ready to join? And somebody said, yes, yes. If not, I put another date where to follow up with the person. So I will start doing it and doing it and doing it. And by the way, I lost my voice at the end of the month, but I had goal to be silver director. And I did it on my first month. Second month, silver director. Then I already had 30,000 volume, and I thought, hey, let's go for gold, and I did it. So that was my plan. But for new people who's on the call today and who's not really confident and doesn't have that much energy as I have, I can tell you this. Prepare yourself. Just make preparation. What we're doing right now with having Marta on board with us, Marta will do so many good trainings. So learn it from her, from us. We have so many videos on YouTube. Just learn about the product. Learn about business opportunities. Choose the video that appeals to you, that you feel like, oh, I love this information, because I know for sure that you will find someone, or you will call someone just like you. You won't call just a cold market, you will call warm market and people who related to you, right? So choose the video that we have already in resource library and start sharing videos to people, and just ask your friends, please check this information and let me know if you like it, because we already have someone who's been on Lemonade. For example, that's my story. I've been taking Lemonade for almost 8 years. I'm going to be 63. I don't want to even say it, but it is. I'm running, I'm exercising, I'm full of energy. I saved the life of my parents. They want to be 90 years old very soon. And all of us been taking Lemonade for the last 7-8 years. Isn't that amazing? And I just mentioned to Marta yesterday, I just done my haircut, and I look at my hair and I thought, oh my gosh, my hair's growing so crazy and looks so beautiful. People called me Barbie yesterday. And at the age of 60, that's happened to me. And at my age, people deteriorated, their body get old, no energy, people get sick. And many years ago, I remember myself, I was in my 40s, I was really concerned about my life, because when I start to have headaches or aches and pain, I thought how I will feel and look in 5-10 years, and how I will live in 5-10 years. And look at me right now. This is my office. You see the photos of my checks and from Life Farm Global. And this 90 days plan created massive action, brought so many people. Some of them were customers. And customers, I was so grateful to customers, because we create a huge volume, and that volume helped me to reach silver position, and then went to gold, then went to platinum. And when people who at the beginning said, we're not sure if we like to be associated with Life Farm Global, they look at my success and they said, oh my gosh, if you did it, we want to join. And so many people from so many different countries look at my success and they said, we want to do it in Life Farm Global. So what I can say, we need to create that action, 90 days action. You don't have to do it tomorrow. It's better to do it tomorrow because Marta is here. I'm here. So it's good when the momentum starts to get in the flow and go to the top, instead of when we all excited, we reach to certain levels and then you want to do it and we already on the top, right? So it's right now a good time to start preparing yourself, learn all the videos, all the materials, see which materials you want to share, take the schedule from Marta, when it's going to be a next event. I know Marta wants to do social meetings, which would be incredible. And I know right now we kind of creating a new excitement. We on a new momentum, and I just wish everybody to use this momentum, because I've done it. I sweat a lot, but I'm glowing right now. And I'm not telling you it would be easy. Yes, you would have to put a lot of work, but sharing information, I don't think it's a hard work. Call your friends and say, do you want to look better? Do you want to feel better? Do you want to check this information? Do you want to see Irene, or do you want to see stories of Irene's family, how her friends and families doing on Lemonine, or how to improve skin? Boy, we have so many things to tell people. And when you get excitement, then everything will happen. With the positive mindset, with the open heart, with the willingness to share this information, just think, if you start to share information and put information in each household, and even 1% of people, even 0.5% of people responded to your information, to your 90 days action, boy, you would be so happy, just like I am. And what I can say with Life on Global, I'm so grateful because I have sustainable residual income, which I'm receiving for work, which I've done several years ago. And I've done it, and I'm ready to do it again, and I'm ready to help you. Everybody who's right now thinking, oh, I wish I started to do business when Irene started. No, guys, we are here. We're going to do it with you, without you, but better with you. Because I really want you in few years to say it was the best decision I ever made in my life. So it's never late to be successful.
Wonderful. I couldn't have said it any better, and I appreciate what you shared, because it is making a decision. It's a decision that you just have to make instantly. It's make it and then go with and really what it is, I think too, is how many of us are experiencing success overnight. No business that I've ever known or seen happens overnight. It takes time. And so we just want you to know that as you're really hearing, Irene, thank you again for really sharing with us what it took for you to get going and sharing.
Now I can enjoy it. I can enjoy it. I've been all over the world. I have a big panel here on my wall around the world with Life Farm. And I've been in Manila, Puerto Rico, Korea, South Korea, Germany, Poland, Barcelona, everywhere. So if you like to travel, I always tell people, this business can give you everything you want. Good health, good look, travel the world, good money, good sustainable residual income, which will come to you when you sleep, when you travel, when you enjoy life. And that's what exactly happened to me. I'm the proof, living proof of this. So I just really want to see so many successful people in Life Farm Global. It's possible, guys. It's really possible.
Exactly. And so what's next? So what we want our audience, our viewers, obviously our IBOs, share this honestly to anyone else that want to just know a little bit more about the company and the products. The next webinar we're going to be hosting is in 2 weeks. So you'll see it here on the screen. And you also have the communication in your back office. And then I will share with you on another note too, is we want to invite you. The reason why this came about, this webinar in the first place, was because of our Business Builder Toolkit that came to all of you for the opportunity to purchase it in the back office a few months ago. So the topics of discussion that we're going to be sharing throughout these webinars are actually drawn from the Business Builder Toolkit. So I'm not reinventing anything. Anything that you're going to be hearing, whether it's from this webinar or from future webinars, is that we want you to be able to just start now. Start with your dreams and your goals. And if it's a reset, great. If it's a fresh start, wonderful. It's a new start, however you want to rebuild, whether it's rebuilding your belief in yourself, then that's where we're going to be there with you 100% of the way. So my invitation to you now is, please, if you did not get a Business Builder Toolkit, I would say this is one great tool to have if you're going to be looking to do any type of home parties, future events, even as a team. This is really needed because you have everything there and right there in front of you that you see. Now, takeaways. The last thing I want to end this webinar is to thank everyone who has been behind the scenes involved in this. We know that this is just an evolving support. I believe with every successful leader or any business that if you don't have support, you don't really have much to go with, because you can't build a business alone. You know, in life, we're not meant to be alone. In life, we're meant to be on this journey together. So my invitation to you right now, as you hopefully got something, even one thing from this webinar, if it's just one thing, whatever that one thing is, I want to just challenge you to take that one thing and really own it. Make it your own, build it to the way you want it, dream it the way that you want it, and you will have the support from us. So takeaways is, do you know your why? And if you don't, start asking, what is your why? Sharing that why with others, and even, of course, living your why, I think is so huge. It's a huge testament to who you are. People truly, really buy from the people they trust, and they follow the people that they love. And I would want you to believe that, you know, the friends and the people that you attract and your customers and your potential business partners and business builders in the future, they're going to be looking to you as the leader to model and to mirror. And of course, my last challenge to you and the takeaway that I want you to have, or at least invite you to have, is to do more with your why. However that looks, to live more, do more, however you want it to be more service-minded, to be a servant leader, or even just to be, you know, a better role model to the people that you love. Serve them, because I believe once you serve them that you actually get more fulfilled. So I know that that was more than just a business takeaway. It's truly about growing yourself, because without growing yourself, I don't believe your business will grow. And so we mentioned to you that this is being recorded, and so we want to thank all of you for watching. And I want to give a huge shout out to everyone who dropped everything just to be on this live webinar. I know we took a little bit more than your 30 minutes, so I really thank you for your time. But I will tell you that this is, you know, an investment that we're going on this journey together. And for me, I'm a huge believer that together we will be better. And that's my message, and I hope that you know that we will, we invite you to send us an email for a recording request. It'll be available for the next 2 weeks before our next webinar. And I can't wait for the next webinar, because I will have another guest, another featured business leader who has taken time out of his busy schedule to do this segment with me. So you'll be able to see who that person is at that time when we actually go on our next webinar on July 31st. I won't announce who it is, because I want all of you to know that it's so important to be a part of our live attendance, so that you'll get to see who that person is on our next webinar. Sounds good? Hopefully I've covered everything. Thank you for your time. If I've forgotten you guys, I do apologize. Wasn't meant to be missing anyone. So thank you to our Australian, to our Canadians, to even our Europeans that are plugging into us. And all feedback to me is better than no feedback. So good night, everyone. Take care.